All right, here we go. Let's get started. We are coloring today, sort of. All right, so first of all, y is greater than or equal to 4x minus 3. What we need to know is if it's less than or greater than, it's a dashed line. If it's less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, it's a solid line. So the top one is a greater than or equal to, so it's going to be a solid line. So all we do is we go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and put a point. Remember, we always start at the origin, go down 3, put a point. My slope is 4 over 1. I realize it's just 4, but if it makes you feel warm and fuzzy, you can write it as 4 over 1. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, to the right 1. How many points do you need to draw a straight line?
4.
Try again. Try again. Yes, you only need 2 points. But if you wanted more, could you have more? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so I'm going to draw a solid line here. All right, this is Liam, this is the only tricky part about this, and please put your phone away. All right, the only tricky part about this is greater than, right? So if I go to this point right here, -3 on my y-intercept, what numbers are bigger? Is it above or is it below?
It's to the right.
That wasn't an option. Okay. Technically it is, but I would rather do above and below because this one, most of the time, they're more slanted than this one. All right, this point right here is -3, right? This point right here is 3. Is 3 bigger than -3? Yes, so it's really above the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start my line going to the left. Or above. It's really above. It's not the whole line, I just got it started.
I remember this.
From where?
My freshman year at school.
All right, very good. Let's look at our second line. We're going to go from the origin up 3, 1, 2, 3, and put a point there. My slope is -2. If you want, you can make it over 1. -2 over 1. This is going to be a solid line as well. All right, this is the line we just graphed. It's greater than, correct? So is that going to be above or below? Above. So now where do my lines intersect at? This little quadrant, this little segment right here.
1, 1.
Yes, that's where they cross at. So if you're an overachiever, if you're a regular, well, you're an Algebra 2 honor, so apparently you're a better than average student. But if you're an overachiever, what's the actual correct answer? That little segment right there. That is greater than both lines, that little segment right there. And you are done. That green doesn't show up so good on the whiteboard, so why don't I change that? All right, please try the second one on your own, and we'll go over it in just a minute. Remember, you have people at your table to help you. You chose to sit with these people, so. Once you understand this, this really isn't that difficult. Probably the hardest part is deciding if you're shading above or below, left or right. minute, one more minute.
Oh wait, I thought there was one there on both lines. So
All right.
it was like kind of a line. Or is it? Because this one, both lines are going like together.
Let's look at it right now. I'm confused now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the second one. Y is greater than or equal to. Greater than means above the line. Did you shade above the line?
Yeah.
Not you. Your table partner. All right, that was your issue. All right, so go down 3, put a point. 1, 2, 3, put a point. Your slope is 1, so up 1 to the right 1. This is going to be a solid line as well. And you are shading above this line. So like I said, I'm just going to get mine going in that direction. So I know it's going to be above the line. The next one, y is greater than negative x minus 1. Go down 1 and put a point. My slope is down 1 to the right 1. And this is going to be a dashed line. How do I know that? Because it's a greater than. All right, and this is a dashed line. And this one is greater than, so it wants above the line as well. So where are both of these above the line? The top quadrant. So anything in this segment here, or if you don't have a highlighter, you can just shade like this. That's fine too. So then, where the lines cross, what's the word I'm looking for? Intersect, cross. I had a different word last period and I forgot it now. So if you don't want to have a highlighter, if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. I believe there's a question on your test that'll be like this, and it'll say, is 2, 3 a correct solution to this? Is 2, 3 in the shaded area? Yes, it is. It'd be right there, Kyla. 2, 3 would be right there.
Oh, I was looking at the first one.
So anything in the shaded area is a true statement. So anything in there. And if you wanted to use your highlighters and shade that in, that's perfectly fine. Actually, if you wanted to use like yellow and blue, then your green part would actually be the true part. So, all right, let's try another one. All right, we have an issue. What's our issue with this one? We don't have y by itself. It's not in slope-intercept form. So how do I get the y by itself? How do I get rid of a positive 5x? So that's going to give me y is greater than or equal to negative 5x plus 3. All I did is subtract it from one side to the other. Can we graph that now?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do so. Let's go up 3, put a point. Remember, if it makes you feel warm and fuzzy, putting that as a fraction, you are welcome to. So now I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right 1. Is this going to be solid or dashed? Solid. And we are shading, it's greater than, so it's going to be above it. Or as, was that Liam who said? Or Jackson, it's going to be to the right of it, right? So it's going to be to this side. So like I said, I'm just going to get mine going. Actually, if you want, you can draw them all the way now. It's your world. Yeah, I don't feel that way today. All right, so y is greater than negative 2. Is y equals a horizontal line or a vertical line? Y equals is a horizontal line. So we're going to go down 2 and draw a dashed line going left to right. And now it's greater than, so is that above or below? It's above. So really, anything in this area here, this shaded region here, is true. Okay. Yep. It is. So this is solid
So
here.
like wherever it makes like a box. Like,
Yep. You are exactly correct. Anything in this quadrant up here is going to be true. All right, when you have finished that, turn it over and please try the next one. And then compare it to your table mate. Go down. Down to the right. There's only one problem on here that we can't really go up, and we'll get there in a minute. It's on the second to last graph. Valentina's here, Abby's here, Colin's here, Noah's here, Sakona's here, Jackson's here, Ty's here, Kate's here, Kyla's here, Gabby is not here. Izzy's here, Cam's here, Dom's here, Annalisa's here, Allison's here, Justin's not back yet. Yes? That's not Justin, that's Arturo. I'm doing a lesson right now.
Tuesday?
Tomorrow. Alright, Anna is here. Audrey's here. Abdul's here. Liam's here. Crystal's here. Xavier's here. John is not here. Johnny's here. Landon is here. Elise is here. Dahlia's here. Jonah's here. And Jojo's here. Alright, let's go over this one, please.
Wait, would it be like the smaller portion or like the bigger portion?
I have no idea. Let's look right now. Alright, first of all, y is less than 3, correct? Y is less than 3, so on the y-axis I'm going to go to 3, and this is going to be a dashed line. And it's less than, so it's going to be below that line. All right, next, this is not in slope-intercept form, so how do I get rid of a positive x? So y is less than or equal to negative x plus 1. So I'm going to go up 1, put a point. Now I'm going to go down 1 to the right, and this is going to be a solid line, correct? Excuse you? All right, and now I am shading underneath that. So where is this going to be? It's going to be in this region here. Anywhere from here and under.
I was kind of like, I thought it stopped when like where the first line ends, like the dotted one. So I thought it was this one. This little one.
Because it's less than both. So less than the horizontal line is under it, correct?
So it's not the above portion? But I can't see the because it's just under the
You don't understand?
I don't know the shape.
All right, we'll get there.
Like, I know how to do the right.
Well, it was less than the horizontal line, correct?
Yeah.
So this was all less than the horizontal line, and then it has to be under this line too. So it's not allowed to be anything above this line. All right, let's look at the second to last one, please.
I was just coming to say hi.
That's nice of you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking. I'll let you guys go. I won't
All right.
distract you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one now has 3 lines. So we're going to go up 5, put a point. Uh-oh, we have a problem. Well, 4/3 fit on our graph from that spot right there. Not doing what we've been doing. I cannot go up 4 and over 3. It won't fit. So I say always go to the right. Well, this is the one exception where I'm not going to go to the right. From here, I'm going to go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to the left 3. 1, 2, 3. Because really, from this point here, I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right 3. So it's still the same slope. It just unfortunately did not fit on this graph. And this is going to be a dashed line too. It's less than, so I know it's going to be below it. So I'm just going to get it started below it. My next line, y is greater than or equal to x minus 2. So I'm going to go down 2, put a point, and my slope is 1. So up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And this is going to be a solid line. And it was greater than, correct? So right now I know it's going to be between these 2 lines. But we have one more condition that we have to follow. X must be greater than 1. So on the x-axis, I'm going to go to 1 and draw a vertical line, a dashed vertical line. Fudge. And this is greater than, so where is greater than? To the right of that line, correct? So we're going to just shade in this little spot right here is technically your correct answer.
Wait,
Okay.
since it's less than, with the line to
Where's-
the left or right?
Hold on. This is greater than. That's greater than. It's to the right. So your correct answer is going to be in this little segment right here. I believe that's called a trapezoid.
Okay, so it doesn't go all the way, like, where the dotted line is, it's less than on the dotted line?
All right, where was my dotted line was at x is greater than 1, correct? So it cannot be anything that side of x equals. It cannot be anything over where my ruler is. Oh, instead of going up, I went down 4 and to the left. Normally you go up and to the right, but you're allowed to go down and to the left. Annalise said so. All right, Please try the last one on this page.
Okay, I'm going to use different colors.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. All right, where's it crossing the x-axis at, or the y? And what's your y-intercept? Do you see it? You don't see anything? So you can add +0. If it's a vertical line, yes.
Oh my god. Why are you so good?
Sorry about that. I'm going to go over right now. Let me see. Looks correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over this. First thing, go down 2 from the origin and put a point. Up 3, 1, 2, 3, to the right 2, and this is going to be a solid line. We are shading above, so I'm just going to get mine started going above it. Next one, y is greater than or equal to -3x. So it's going to cross at the origin 0, 0, go down 3, to the right 1. And this is going to be a solid line as well. And this was greater than, so I know it has to be above that line. So right now, we know it's going to be in the top portion. X is less than 2, so I'm going to go on the x-axis and draw a dashed line at 2. And it says it has to be less than that, so it cannot be this part right here. So I'm just going to get rid of these lines to try and neaten mine up a little bit. I know it can't be down here. And let's see, it's less than, so it's going to be going this way. And now I'm going to go y is less than or equal to 4, so I'm going to go to 4. It's a solid line. And it is less than or equal to, so I know it's going to be this little quadrant right here. And that is your actual answer right there.